guys, it's Megan
and Liz,
and we didn't have a video planned for today.
We didn't, but our Friday the 13th was so crazy,
so spooky,
that we literally had to share because we're gonna be telling everybody this our whole weekend anyway. So we were like, you know what? Let's just tell you guys.
Let's just knock it out in a video.
We couldn't do it in a tweet,
nope,
or an Instagram story,
nope,
or anything because it was just that crazy.
So I tweeted about it. I tweeted that there was a gas leak, but I figured to go into the full story, it had to be in video form, so here we go.
Alright, so we come home from our little stupid errands that we run like every freaking day. It's like, I don't know, like we do like, I need eyelashes and like a birthday present and whatever.
Card and like maybe some carrots.
I don't know. So we come home and we like pull in our driveway and Megan's like, it smells like natural gas.
No, I just said, why does it smell like gas?
And then I was like, I don't know. And there were like some workers over there like doing something. I was like, they don't look concerned, like whatever, like don't worry about it.
And at this point, I'm ready to get back in the car and like leave.
And I'm like, Megan, like don't worry about it. I'm like, they look fine. Like obviously if there was something really wrong, like police would be here. Like there would be something, like a sign or something.
So I call my boyfriend and I'm like, I think that there's a gas leak, like what do I do? And he's like, well, if nobody, if there's no fire department or gas department there, it's probably nothing. And so I'm like, okay, I still don't really believe it. So I call my mom and I'm like, hey mom, like it really smells like gas outside. I think there's a gas leak. And she's like, of course, goes into mom mode. Don't turn any lights on. Don't start your car because if there's a gas leak, you could explode the whole neighborhood. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, okay.
And then we hear a siren like coming down like this like main street, and then it stops right at the entrance of our neighborhood, and we're like, this is it. This is it. Then we look out the window and the workers have all stopped and are like taking pictures of this hole.
They're like not working anymore. They're taking pictures and they're kind of pizzing out. So
we're like leaving.
We're like, oh no.
Then we see firemen. There's like a fire truck parked and we're like, okay. Then we see some firemen like going to people's houses, like knocking on their doors, and we're like, oh my gosh. Then so like there's one across the street, so I open the door and I'm like, excuse me, sir. I'm like, is there anything like, should we be concerned?
No, this is exactly what you said. You said, excuse me, sir. Should we be concerned?
And then he was like, yes, you need to get out of your house right now. There's a gas leak and you need to get out of your house right now. We were like, oh my gosh.
We lost it. Liz trips up the stairs.
I'm like, Megan, we need to go. And I like trip up the stairs and then it's like literally when they say like, oh, your house is on fire, like, and you grab, you can only grab
like,
three things. What do you grab? I grabbed my cell phone charger and the cat.
No, it was so funny. I grabbed Waffle and I'm like, all right, Liz, what are you doing? Let's go. I see her put something in her purse and I'm like, what did you just put in your purse? She's like, I don't know, my phone charger?
I don't know. I don't know. And then we were like, okay, well, we gotta take Sam, our cat, but like Sam has never literally seen the outdoors. Like he is just a little fat old man that like lives on the couch, and so I just like wake him up from his sleep. He's like, so like then we walk downstairs, we walk outside. I've got the cat, she's got the dog.
Yeah, because of course I couldn't find Waffle's leash, so I'm carrying the dog and she's carrying the cat.
We just peace out. Then the fireman is like, okay, you need to go to like the end of your neighborhood because like the gas, like here's the gas leak. And like here's the end of the neighborhood, and like how do you get out of the neighborhood is here. So like we just had to go stand up at the top of the neighborhood. So we're standing at the top of the neighborhood, like neighbors are trickling out of their houses one by one. A neighbor came out with their cats in like totes, like clear totes. They were carrying them out. I should have thought of that, but I didn't. So good. I mean, they took the lid off eventually. Like they weren't like suffocating the cat. But oh, and then one neighbor came out who like we know her because like we've seen her on social media. Like don't ask how. We just have seen her.
No, we know why, because she has Labradoodle puppies.
Yeah, she has Labradoodle puppies, and they're brand new and really cute. But somehow we found them on Instagram, and so then like we know who she is, but she does not know who we are. So we were like
pretending not to know who she is. We were like, yeah. But I was like, hi, what's your name? And I like totally knew her name.
So we're standing up there, like the air reeks of natural gas. Like the fireman comes up and he's like, nobody turn on anything. Don't even turn on your cell phones because if it ignites, it could go like that. Like the whole neighborhood could ignite. We're like, okay. So we're sitting up there. It still smells like gas, keep in mind. I'm calling my mom and she's like, well, just do what the fireman says. And then Liz calls her boyfriend who is in construction. And he was like, it's really bad that you're breathing in natural gas. And I was like, oh my god.
But at this point there was nothing we could do to like change the situation of the fact that we were breathing in natural gas.
But then I felt kind of bad because he was like, what do you want me to do? And like, he kept giving me suggestions and I was like, no, I can't. He's like, and I'm like, he's call, like, why did you call me? I'm like, I just wanted to tell somebody.
So we asked the fireman if we walk down the street a little bit,
like past the entrance of the, like, gas.
if we could walk down there and somebody could pick us up.
Keep in mind, we literally, I still have Sam in like 80-degree weather. I'm like holding this like huge, like, 17-pound cat.
He's not 17 pounds.
He is 17 pounds.
No, he's like 15 pounds.
Alright, well, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. So he says yes. So we start walking by, you know, we're walking by, everybody, all the gas guys are like saying hey to the animals, and so we start walking down the street, and I see Whit, that's my boyfriend, and he goes and he pulls over on the side of the road.
It's a busy road.
It's like one of the main roads.
He's got his hazards on.
He's got his hazards on, and I get Waffle in, and then he's like, I can't park here, like I'm blocking like a lane, I need to go up there. And so I'm like, okay. And I look behind me and Liz is like running with Sam, like trying to catch. And keep in mind, Sam doesn't like to be held. Like,
no.
It's very uncomfortable for him. So I start running, we're like walking through the grass. Like
there's no sidewalk. It's just the side of the road, so there's just like brush and like awful,
and she goes,
like
I can't, like my arms hurt. Like Sam's really
he's
heavy.
a big boy!
And so I was like, okay, well I'll take him. So I take him, I start walking, and he starts like squirming to get out. So I'm like, okay, let me just put him down for a second, because obviously he's uncomfortable. Put him down, he takes off running.
Which like we didn't know he could do, because he's like, again, he's a big boy. Like we didn't know he could be that fast.
You wouldn't think he's very fast, because he's a big boy.
So I've got both the purses. I've got my purse and Megan's purse, which she just bought yesterday. She was like, oh my god, like this big investment, like, you know, like I'm so happy I finally invested in this purse, and I'm holding the purse, and then Sam bolts, and I like chuck both the purses down. This is like on the side of the road, in the brush, like as cars are like whizzing by, and I don't know, the neighborhood might still explode, like we don't know.
6 fire trucks in the entrance.
Who knows? So then I chuck the purses, I grab Sam, and he's like, Mah, and then I like got him, and then we like run to the car, and I like chuck him in the car, and
so then we're sitting in the car. We're like, all right, we're good. We're out of danger. We got the animals. Like we've got the goods.
Yeah.
And then Liz goes, I think I'm breaking out in hives.
No, I was like, did I get like bug bites or something? Like I can't stop itching. And then like I looked at my arms were just like completely, you could probably,
in your neck.
Yeah, my neck, you can probably even still see them on my neck. But like my neck and like my arms were all broken out in hives. I've never gotten hives before in my life. Like
so she was so stressed.
I was so stressed that I broke out in stress hives, and I didn't even know that like I could do that.
So Friday the 13th was a weird one, friends.
Oh, and then we're like, you know what? Like it got cleared. We like, you know, we waited like a little bit, and then we heard that it was like all good and you could go back to your house. And then we were like, let's just like calm down for a second, let's go get something to eat. We go to like our favorite restaurant, and literally halfway through the meal the entire restaurant goes dark, and the power goes out.
And we're like, I was like, I don't know if, I mean, obviously it's Friday the 13th, but like, is this one extra spooky because it's in October?
I don't know. Either way, we have had a rough day. Yeah. I can't believe that it happened. I still have hives.
But the gas leak is fixed, obviously, because we are in our house.
Yeah.
The gas doesn't work, but there is no leakage.
Yeah.
Still, what a day.
What a day. So that's our Friday the 13th, and we can't make this stuff up, folks. We just can't. So hope you enjoyed our crazy Friday the 13th.
So comment below if you've had any weird Friday the 13th stories, not just today, but in the past, even though today I feel like was an especially weird one. Like this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Ooh, no flowers, no rocks on my window from out of the blue. All the nights that I wished you'd surprise me and break up the loop. Automatic, we happen, no magic between